ways towards you, and he shall put in your hearts a corruption. The questioner asked, O Apostle Apollo, what is the corruption? The prophet replied, the love of life amusements and the fear of death. Translation of Book 37, number 4297. Again, you heard the great battle between Muslims and Christians. Judaism also speaks of a great battle, but this time it's between good and evil, and it's called the Day of the Lord. For you atheists that don't believe in religion, well, then I have some science for you. These are only a few ways that the world could end scientifically. Earth magnetic field switching, the sun releasing solar flares, supervolcanic eruptions, nuclear war, global warming, ecosystem collapse, and ozone depletion. With supervolcanoes, most people don't know much about them. One is Yellowstone National Park, and it is located in northwest Wyoming. Now, the average volcano size is the caldera, the part that explodes, that goes boom, is 5 miles by 6 miles. The size of Yellowstone's caldera is 34 miles by 45 miles. It is the same type of volcano, by the way that it erupts, as Mount St. Helens, and Mount St. Helens was an explosive volcano, about an average size. And when it erupted in 1980, it splintered enough trees on the initial blast to build 300,000 two-bedroom homes in timber. It killed 7,000 deer, elk, and bears, 12 million fish, and all birds and small mammals in the area. Yellowstone's eruption is expected to be 10,000 times more powerful, and it's overdue. Now, what would happen if it erupted would be like a volcanic winter. It would spew ash and everything just into the air, and it would send the earth, it would like go in the atmosphere and create a winter all over the earth for at least a decade. And when it started to get warmer, there would be acid rain from all the sulfur released. Now, the sun is actually our worst enemy. Solar flares are equivalent to sunspots. Basically, sunspots give off these solar flares, and they climax every 11 years. Solar flares are like graded on how dangerous they are, C, M, and X. And what they do is they interfere and they do damage to electronics. On September 7, 2007, an X-17 solar flare shorted out C, B, and shortwave and ham radio signals, and it did damage to many satellites. What I forgot to tell you was that 2007 was a solar low, and the next solar high is supposed to be on 2012. Now, with the September 7th solar flare, the usual time that it takes a solar flare to reach the Earth when it's emitted, and that picture is an X-17 solar flare, is 2 days. Now, the one on September 7th took 30 minutes to get here. If that speed would have increased, and it would have only taken, if it would have increased by 22 minutes, it would achieve the speed of light. And according to Albert Einstein's theory of relativity, all of the particles in the solar flare would have achieved infinite mass at the speed of light, and would have been like the sun shooting us with a shotgun, with a quintillion amount of buckshots on the whole side of the Earth as being the sun. Now, I covered all spectrums of what could happen: history, prophets, religion, science. It's really hard to believe that nothing will ever happen after all the facts have been presented. But to all you that are still a little skeptical, think about this. Any off chance that I'm wrong and nothing happens, oh well. Or if I'm right, just stop lying.